ChatGPT. Relate ACM to the movie Bernie. Bernie through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACM. Bernie is a fascinating story about perception, judgment, guilt, innocence, community projection, and the complexity of human behavior. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM, it becomes a powerful exploration of how quickly the mind creates stories about people and how difficult it can be to see beyond appearances. At its heart, the movie asks, can we ever truly know another person through appearances alone? ACIM answers, what the body's eyes report is never the whole story. The masks we wear, Bernie appears kind, generous, helpful, beloved by almost everyone. Yet beneath appearances lies a much more complicated story. ACIM teaches that the ego creates masks and self-concepts that never fully reveal what is happening in the mind. The movie beautifully illustrates the difference between image and reality, judgment and perception. One of the film's central themes is judgment. Some people see Bernie as a saint. Others see him as guilty. Others see him as misunderstood. ACM teaches that perception is interpretation. The movie beautifully demonstrates how different minds can see the same situation in completely different ways. Projection. The town projects countless meanings onto Bernie. Admiration, affection, suspicion, defense, condemnation. ACM teaches projection makes perception. The movie repeatedly reveals how much people see their own beliefs reflected in others. The complexity of guilt. The film explores guilt in a nuanced way, not merely legal guilt, but emotional guilt, psychological burden, personal suffering. ACIM teaches that guilt is the cornerstone of the ego thought system. The movie invites viewers to look more deeply at how guilt shapes behavior. Seeing beyond behavior, ACIM does not ask us to deny behavior. It asks us to look beyond behavior. Every action reflects either love or a call for love. The movie repeatedly challenges viewers to move beyond simplistic judgments. Specialness and approval. Bernie is deeply loved by his community. The ego often seeks approval as a substitute for true peace. ACM teaches that worth comes from God and cannot be established through public opinion. The movie subtly explores this dynamic. The limits of human judgment. The courtroom becomes a symbol of one of ACM's deepest teachings. Human judgment is limited, partial, fragmented. ACM teaches that true understanding comes through forgiveness rather than condemnation. The movie repeatedly highlights how difficult it is to fully know another person's experience. Compassion without naivety. The movie does not offer simple heroes and villains. Instead, it invites a more compassionate view of human complexity. ACIM teaches that compassion grows when we recognize that every mind is struggling with fear, guilt, and mistaken perception. The movie beautifully reflects this perspective. Forgiveness and understanding. The deepest lesson may be the willingness to look beyond labels, beyond good, beyond bad, beyond simplistic conclusions. ACIM teaches that forgiveness looks past appearances to the innocence beneath. The movie repeatedly invites this deeper seeing. The central reflection. The ego watches Bernie and asks, who is right? Who is wrong? Who deserves blame? The Holy Spirit watches Bernie and asks, can I see beyond appearances and judgments? Viewed through ACIM, the movie becomes a fascinating lesson about perception, projection, and the limitations of human judgment. The townspeople symbolize the mind's tendency to create stories about others. The deepest message may be, the ego rushes to judge because judgment reinforces separation. The Holy Spirit gently invites us to look deeper. Every person we encounter is more than the story we have made about them. Healing begins when we become willing to release certainty, suspend judgment, and allow a greater understanding to emerge. Go to mwge.org to find some movie clips, mystical quotes, and a brief write-up by David Hoffmeister.